This game started 20 to 30 minutes late even because there was a leak in the roof. Water was pouring in from the fucking roof of the stadium because for whatever reason, the roof can't hold water. It was the perfect start to this game. This game was insane. This game had it all. The Mavs get a ginormous win. I can't even begin to describe to you how gigantic this game is. This game was for the Mavs. They get a very big win to create some more space between them and the Timberwolves, who are slowly creeping up. They're the 6th seed now, the Timberwolves are. And the Mavs get a much-needed win. The Jazz also lost tonight, so now you're a game behind the Jazz. But let's talk about this crazy game. I feel like we have to start with the ending sequence. And I feel like that ending sequence needs to start. Where is it? Let's just start right here and just get it out of the way. Let's just the elephant in the room. Luka was awful tonight. You had one of Luka's worst nights of his entire career. And granted, a lot of that awfulness was due in large part to terrible officiating, man. I'm telling you guys, I've been telling you gues, I know non-Mavs fans around the league like to pretend like Luka has this crazy whistle. Oh, that's not basketball. Luka's flopping around. Luka's whistle is a joke. For a superstar level player, Luka I think has one of the worst whistles in the NBA at least, because Jokic has a terrible one. LeBron has a terrible one. Luka's is awful. This dude gets no calls. Like this was just, I don't know what the ref saw here. Good defense, I guess. In what world would this never be a foul? I'm trying to think of the angle the ref would have to be at to look at that and think, that's no foul. Horrible. And then you had the kick ball at the end. You had the kick ball. You had the no kick ball at the end. Everybody shit themselves and was mad at Luka, and I guess rightfully so. I was mad at Luka too. But this actually went off D'Angelo Russell's foot, which should have been a kick ball. Instead, Luka had to chase it down in the backcourt and throw up that bullshit. But the Mavs still won. I want to talk about some huge moments here. Here's Dorian Finney-Smith hitting a gigantic 3 in the corner to put the Mavs up by 4. What happened before this, I want to discuss. Jalen Noel misses a layup. Look at this rebound by Jalen Brunson. And it was just before this, the Mavs were losing, down 1. Just before this, where I was very upset. I was wondering, where is the energy from this team? Where is the energy? It feels like the Timberwolves are just playing with uber amounts of energy right now, and the Mavs have none. Jalen Brunson gets this rebound. He's hyped. The team's hyped. That was a crazy rebound. Dodo hits a huge 3. Reggie hits a huge 3. I'll talk about Reggie here more in a second because he was unbelievable tonight. This put the Mavs up 5. Felt like that should have probably been the game. But then there was just a crazy sequence where the Mavs up 3 do the right thing, I think so, and foul Patrick Beverley here. There was about, I want to say 5 seconds. 5 seconds or so left in the game at this point. They do the right thing, which is foul Patrick Beverley. They call this foul on the floor. I agree. This is not a shooting foul. This is in no way, shape, or form a shooting foul. Just with the continuation rules. Now, they call it very inconsistently, but I do agree that was not a shooting foul. And then you had this moment right here. This is a big moment because I don't know if Pat Bev would have missed the second one intentionally with 6 seconds left. You would have to think he probably would because you'd have to go the full length of the court. The Timberwolves didn't have a timeout. But he misses the first free throw. Here's Luka taunting him. These two had it back and forth the whole game, of course. There's Luka taunting Pat Bev after the miss. And then Pat Bev, the next one, misses on purpose, gets his own miss, then gets fouled. It was a terrible call. They went back and they reviewed it. Here was the foul. They called this on Luka. Definitely not a foul at all. Should have honestly been an offensive foul because Luka is just in his space. Pat Bev jumps into him, elbows him in the face. That should have been an offensive foul, but they reversed the call, and it was a jump ball at midcourt. Now, I was saying that actually was bad for the Mavs. Reason being, if they kept this foul on the floor against Pat Bev, he would have shot 2 free throws. Timberwolves down 3 with 6 seconds left. It would have been the same thing. He would have had to miss the second one intentionally. Instead, now you get a jump ball with 5 seconds left. The Timberwolves have an opportunity to tie the game with a 3 if they win it. They did end up winning it. Pat Bev got fouled on the floor again, and then again missed the free throw intentionally. Ball was loose. Cat chased it down, but at this point, there's only a second left, and there's nothing Timberwolves could do. Mavs win a crazy-ass game. Here's what happened afterwards. Luka and Pat Bev getting into it a little bit. Pat Bev, Luka dabbing it up, and then Luka doing whatever that motion is. But, man, what a just crazy game. Crazy sequence of events this game was. Mavs a win, and again, it was not really pretty. Luka 15 points on 5 of 17, 8 turnovers, -7. It was a bad Luka night, a really, really bad one. But you got to give a ton of credit to this team because, you know, in the past, the bad Luka night's an automatic loss. But this team can now pull together wins despite poor play from Luka. Mainly because Jalen Brunson was incredible. 15 points on 6 of 10, plus 18. He was He was incredible tonight. Jalen Brunson was amazing. Spencer Dinwiddie off the bench again, really, really good from Spencer Dinwiddie. 20 points, 7 of 12 shooting, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, no turnovers. Just did Spencer Dinwiddie things. Dwight Powell, 8 of 8 from the field, 22 points, and just played really good defense. Really good defense. Look at this possession right here. Look at this possession from Dwight Powell. Tries to draw the offensive foul. Should that have been one? I'm not too sure. On the floor, gets up, recovers, sprints across the baseline, meets Jared Vanderbilt, and forces a miss. That is why we love Dwight Powell. That is why the Mavs love Dwight Powell. I've always been a giant Dwight Powell fan. I've never doubted him. I've never slandered him. I've never said anything negative about him ever in my life. Dwight Powell, we love you, man. We absolutely love you. That hustle, that defense, he did a really good job against Cat, who only put up 22 points on 8 of 17 shooting. 2 of 6 from deep. Let me tell you, there was a 7-foot German who played for the Dallas Mavericks who would not have had a stat line like this in a huge must-win game. Just letting that be out there, right? Just letting that be known. No slander, man. I love Karl Anthony Towns. Love him as a player. There's been a lot of talk about who the best this, who the greatest that is. Okay, let's relax. Dorian Finney-Smith, also incredible. I mean, hit huge shots again. Feels like every other game. Dorian Finney-Smith's hitting a monster shot. Always in the corner, too. But he's also doing other stuff, too, now. Like, stuff that Dorian Finney-Smith probably wasn't doing this time a year ago. Like this right here. This little pump fake, Cat, splits. I thought he's about to, oh my God, I thought he was about to throw that down, but just a nice layup. He's looking a lot better off the dribble lately, like within the last couple of weeks. I don't know what the deal is there, but I love to see it. And Reggie Bullock returns. Reggie Bullock returns and immediately was huge for you. Playing good defense. Here he is in transition. I still don't know if he blocked this or not, or if this was just a good contest, but either way, forces a miss. Here he is right here, knocking down a 3 off of a nice over-the-head pass by Luka. I'll give Luka some, a little bit of a pass. He should have had more than 10 assists, which would have made his stat line look a lot better. Just a lot of missed shots, especially early in this game. But still, Reggie was really good, did his thing. 6 of 11 from deep. Love to see that. Huge shot for him. Playing really good defense as well. Here's right here, staying in front of Anthony Edwards, forcing a tough miss. Anthony Edwards had a bit of a quiet night too. Mavs defense just did a really good job. What did Anthony Edwards go? 19 points on 5 of 13. Got to give lots of credit. Lots of credit to the Mavs. They held the Timberwolves to 39% shooting. Good stuff. Good stuff. 15 offensive rebounds. A lot of those were late in the game too, which made it really frustrating. But man, I don't really know what to say. Mavs. Oh, I do want to say this too. This is, again, they call this a foul on Luka. Absolutely wasn't. Luka, from sitting down on the court, Luka blocked a Patrick Beverley shot while sitting on the floor, and they didn't call it. They called that a foul. It wasn't a foul. It should have been a block. It should have been a clean block. Luka getting what maybe could have been the first sitting block in NBA history. Somebody has to look that up. The Mavs ended up going 48% from the field, 30% from deep. What's frustrating about this 30% number? I've talked about this before. A lot of wide open threes. So that makes that number a little worse than it already is. 30% is not great. And the fact that they're all pretty much wide open. I don't even know what to say at this point, man. I really don't. His offense is getting so bad to the point where I don't even know if you can play him. Just going to be honest with you. Maxi's offense is getting so bad that I don't even know how much you can rely on him to be out there. Just being truthful. Just being 100% honest. But still, a really nice game for the Mavs. Everybody stepped up at certain points in this game. Even Maxey played some good defense at times. So, man, first time in Mavs in history since 1989 that 6 Mavs scored 15 or more. Well, there you go. That's a nice stat. Look at this. The entire starting 5 put up 15 or more. And then you had Dinwiddie off the bench with 20. Beautiful stuff. Let's see what the Discord has to say. Always good discourse in the Discord. Manny says, big win makes more distance between us and the Wolves and also puts us within 1 game of the Jazz. Very true. Random Polak, one of the most insightful of the great Slightly Biased community members. Rough win with a Luka angry at the refs. Yeah, I said this before, and I mean it. There are 3 different types of Luka. Pissed off at other players, MVP level player. Happy, smiling, joking, MVP level player. Pissed off at the refs. Horrible. Terrible stuff. And we saw that tonight. Powell, Reggie, Dorian Finney-Smith were our MVP carries tonight. That is very true. Do not forget about Spencer Dinwiddie and Jalen Brunson. We weren't out-rebounded as much as I thought. 15-47. Lots of offensive boards, but yeah. They did. There you go. Listen, we're just so in sync, man. We're just so in sync. Dinwiddie Brunson held it down for us when Luka off the court and even increased the lead. Very true. Here's what Riley has to say. Dinwiddie tonight, 28 minutes, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 0 turnovers, 7 of 12 from the field, 5 of 6 from deep. Oh, 5 of 6 from the line, and +4. Great stuff. Great stuff. I love it. Just a quick peek at the standings now. You put some distance between yourself and the Timberwolves, and now you're only within 1 game of the 4 seed. 2-game lead on the Nuggets, 2.5-game lead on the Timberwolves. You do play the Timberwolves again on Friday. That'll still be a big game. And we'll see. We'll see how the Mavs play. Crazy game. Bad Luka game. Everybody stepped up in a major, major way. Man, big win for the Mavs.